What's going on, guys? My name is CBS. Welcome back to another video. Now, I started this back in 2017, but I kind of got away from it, and I really want to get back to talking about the things that I really enjoy, and one of those things is the UFC. Now, if you didn't watch the UFC 220, it was actually a really good card. Now, I will say the ending was not what I thought it was going to be because I had my money on Francis Ngannou, but if you didn't watch it, you will find out that Stipe Miocic definitely outgrinded, outworked, and outperformed Francis Ngannou. So I want to talk about the fights that really kind of caught my eye. The Gian Villante fight was really well done. He won it by split decision, which was crazy. I felt like he dominated the fight, but he won it by split decision. The Shane Burgos versus Calvin Kattar fight was really fucking good. That's what you're seeing in the background. Calvin Kattar wins by a really good knockout after it seemed like Shane Burgos had energy for days. He was going into the third round with plenty of energy, but the problem was he was eating jabs the entire fight. I had scored the fight up into the knockout 10-9 for Kattar in the first round, and then 10-9 for Shane Burgos in the second round, and it seemed like Burgos had all the momentum moving into the third round, but Kattar comes out and catches him with a clean head kick and stumbles him and finishes him with a nasty uppercut, and then it was all she wrote after that. Now, as far as the, what do you want to call it, the, I guess, under fights before the main fights, the Shane Burgos Calvin Kattar fight was probably the best fight out of the ones. The Gian Villante fight was pretty good. The Thomas Almeida fight was all right. Rob Font wins by knockout, which was actually really well done, but you know, he dropped him early, and he just, you know, he lands again. Rob Font lands a clean head kick early on against Thomas Almeida, but that's not what we want to talk about. That's not what you guys are here to see or here to talk about. What you guys want to hear about is the light heavyweight title fight and the heavyweight title fight. Now, the light heavyweight title fight, I think everybody thought what was going to happen is exactly what happened. Daniel Cormier, I feel like he said it perfectly leading up to the fight, and he did exactly what everybody thought he was going to do. When he said early on in like a lot of the press conferences that there's levels to this game and Volkan Oezdemir is not on his level, I think he proved that, because Volkan came out in the first round in a minute and a half, 2 minutes, with a lot of energy and a lot of power shots, and once he realized that DC was going to eat all that, he was fine, and then DC ends the first round almost landing a rear naked. You could tell that Volkan was kind of discouraged by that. He goes back to the corner. DC comes out in the second round looking fresh and relaxed, and Volkan goes to the corner after the first round looking discouraged, like, shit, what am I going to do now? Because he ate all my power shots. What's next? So I like Volkan Oezdemir. I wanted to root for him, but when I think about, you know, true MMA skill, when DC said that there's levels to this game, I think he probably said it perfectly, because when he came out of the second round, he just proved it. You know, I wouldn't say he outboxed him, because I think if he stood and traded with Volkan Oezdemir, I think he probably would get dropped. But DC's smarter than that. DC's one of the best dirty boxers in the game. He has some of the best clinch work you're going to see in MMA. And he takes Volkan down, puts him in a crucifix early in the second round, and he finishes by TKO because Volkan had no answer. He had no way to get out of it. It was beautiful. I loved watching it. That's like some old school MMA from back in the day when you had guys that only had punching power, only had wrestling power, but they didn't know how to get out of simple crucifixes. Not to sit here and say that crucifix is easy to get out of, but it was just beautiful to see that DC, again, he only has one true competitor in the light heavyweight division, and that's Jon Jones. And unfortunately, Jon Jones is currently suspended right now, I think, pending this Tyrannoball investigation, whatever the fuck. I'm not really sure exactly the plan for that, but that's beside the point. DC just proved to me that he's still the reigning defending light heavyweight, the champion. Now, as far as the heavyweight title, Stipe Miocic, he weathered a huge storm in the beginning. Now, if you look at in the first round, Stipe, I think the strikes were 21-17 Stipe in the first round, and then after that, Ngannou was gassed. Ngannou had no energy left at all to fight for the next 4 rounds. It was pretty embarrassing, to be honest, that the fact that even Joe Rogan during the broadcast said something along the lines of, "When have you seen somebody in a title fight this tired?" And he referenced Junior Dos Santos fight versus Cain Velasquez, and I do remember that fight. And I remember Dos Santos being tired, but I don't think it was as tired as Ngannou. Ngannou didn't even have the energy to get off the mat, which is, it's scary to think. Because, okay, so I don't know where you guys are from, but where I'm from, me and my brother, we started this game where we bet on the fighters, but instead of betting money, we bet shots, right? You know, just a little fun game we play. So my brother watched it with his friends, I watched it with my friends tonight, and we did the same thing. So we bet shots, and so of course I bet on Ngannou because I believe the hype. I believe that power is something to be feared. But Stipe weathered the shots early and somehow found a way to survive and squeaked out a unanimous decision, 50-44. So what is that, like 10-8, 4 out of the 5 rounds, which is amazing. But if you watch the fight, Ngannou literally showed no effort after the first round. After the first round, he had no energy, no nothing. So it was pretty, I'm not going to say embarrassing because I'm not a fighter. So I know I've trained MMA, I've trained grappling and things like that early on in my life. So I know what it's like to carry somebody's weight. And if you watch the fight, Stipe had Ngannou carrying his weight the whole fight. So I can understand how exhausting it is. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys thought of the fight. We'll play the post-fight interview of the main event at the end. As always, my name is CBS. If you guys are new to the channel, I know that for a lot of you, this is going to be your first time experiencing me on this channel. I do a lot of gaming and things like that. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. As always, be safe. Tell your mother to call me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
I'm here right now with the baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic.
I mean, I'm not the scariest, but I'm the baddest.
You're the baddest. It's unquestionably.
It's all matters to me. Dude's a tough dude. It's hard as shit. Caught me in the first round. My own fault, but after that, I took control.
You fought the perfect fight to fight a guy like that, but there was danger in that first round.
Hell yeah, it was dangerous. Look how big he is. That damn a big dude. Look how big he is. He's a tough dude.
Undoubtedly. What, if anything, was different about this fight than what you anticipated?
Nothing. Everything was supposed to happen. I just wish I could get meat hooks. You know me a couple of times. You know, definitely didn't feel good. I was all right though, but you know, gotta get back in the drawing board and get better.
You made history tonight, Stipe. You became the first man to defend the heavyweight title 3 times in the history of the sport. Congratulations for that. And congratulations for cementing your position as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world in a very, very tough fight.
Hey, this don't mean shit. I'm gonna be a dad. That's all that matters to me right now. I'm having a baby. Hell yeah!
Congratulations to that too, sir. Stipe Miocic, ladies and gentlemen.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Yes, you can!